With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base.
You remember me? You remember me?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
You better be afraid.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
50, plant.
Ricky.
Shoot.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Ready, break.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They'll set up a throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go, baby.
Over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Check up. 627. 55 to Mike. I don't think you got it, sir.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Running with Kamara. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Quo. Get that hose.
Mike. Hey, Delta.
Right there in the middle.
Throwing on third down, Love. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Hey, Charlie.
Check pass.
From the gun, here's Love. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. To throw is Love. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
15.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Second and 11. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better talk to your boy.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the 22, Luck escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Sammy Watkins. 84 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken near the 13. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Nice, sweetheart.
Now.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Set. 10 logo.
52's the mic. Let him know.
On 2nd down, Cook. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Hey, exit. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got Fitzgerald. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back to throw now on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Dave Casper, the intended receiver. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And he would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go, defense.
Move.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Let's go. Let's do
So
it.
as they take it over, we step aside.
50, go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marvin Harrison, 58 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 14, Chargers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25. Down at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5. Open man is the Hall of Famer Steve Largent. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown from 6 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Luck now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
Let's go. Mike 5-5. Mike.
Out of the gun, Luck. Trying to lay one up deep. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Haywood.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Hit it.
2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Largent. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
4 down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is Cook with a grab. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
What we got?
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Kamara. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
They'll try the air now with Locke. He's going to air one out. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt Rule up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career, and this season added wide receivers to his duties. Well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. is kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is, because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera, he would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York, as well as Washington. And Washington never let.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let's go, interception, baby, let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Hey, Alpha.
On 1st and 10, Locke. John Brown's got it complete. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Locke. Got a man, it's Harrison, complete. Oh no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Watch 54. I'm coming.
Hey, orbit. Hit it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go for a... He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 89 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now it's Locke. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19.
Check.
From the red zone now, Locke eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. 3rd and long, it's Locke. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Luck. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
56. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Ready?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And his throw here's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Go, go.
They'll drop the throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now Luck. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Set. 50. Plant.
2 right here.
Hey, exit.
Watch the slant.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7. 2.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
5.
Looking to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Too little, Cupcake. 12. Hey, wahoo! I'm coming.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crawley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long hit.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw. Get it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Able to find his target here, Largent. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Okay, ready?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, zoom.
Back to throw here. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 at the 15. They'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up second and 9.
Protein spill. Rip.
On second and 9, Brady. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, Brady trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's a second and 7. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, ball 66.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53.
Hey, orbit.
Mike.
Throwing again. Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Kevin Green came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. O.J. Howard, 85 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Check it, reload. Go.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Chargers 7, Eagles 6.
Wait, 20.
57 to Mike. Here we go, D.
Let's go no, 66.
57. Mike, 50.
Hey, exit.
Cover.
Alert.
Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Brady. And able to find John Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Brady now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Let's go, boys.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They go play action here on first down. James has got it, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good hit.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that, that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Throwing now is Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Brady going to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On second down, it's Cook. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Get ready. 57's the mic. Watch 56. Zoom. 72.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Howard has the first down and then some. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
57, Mike 57. Hey, Echo.
Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Hey, Haywood.
Check. 3 down. Check 91.
Hey, 66.
To throw again. Brady. He finds Howard complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This one caught by Beasley. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Brady now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 13-year man puts it through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 31 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second
Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Check 91. 91 is the mic.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Rip.
Shotgun now for Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
91 is the mic.
Hey, seam 6.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Watch the screen.
And he finds Beasley complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for two here.
Rip.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a three-point game, but instead it'll stay at one.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up two, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for two here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Charger
And
drive
do
about
so.
to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And this will be caught. as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Whip. 72.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Rob Ninkovich on the stop.
Hey, Orbit.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Akeem Talib on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
91 is the mic.
Hey, Delta.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Beasley with it over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, baby.
Josh Gordon, 33 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On 1st down, Brady. He's got it to Hilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.